Simon, that's a great round today. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, very happy. It's the lowest round I've shot for quite some time, and yeah, I drove the ball nice. I mean, the fairways are pretty generous. My iron play was okay, but I putted beautiful. I rode the ball lovely. Me and my caddy did quite a lot of work on the putting green yesterday, and it seems to have paid off a little bit. So yeah, very pleased though.
You are happy overall with the way your game's coming along? I mean, you said it's the lowest round for quite some time. You've obviously been working towards this now. Satisfied that you finally got there?
Yeah, I've been shooting a lot of under par rounds, to be fair. Even, the 2 missed cuts in South Africa a couple of weeks ago. I finished 3 under the first tournament and 1 under the second tournament. So the score, it's not like I'm shooting 4 or 5 over. I'm playing pretty good. My iron play could be a little bit better. A couple of years ago when I was at the top of my game, my iron play was really good, and it's just not quite there. Driving the ball lovely, and my short game and putting was good, which short game and putting's more than half the game, isn't it? So if you can get that working, then you'd hopefully shoot a good score, which I did.
Are you working on your iron play in particular? I mean, is that an area of concern for you that you've been working on?
Yeah, I mean, compared to how it was, like I said, a couple of years ago, it's not close to where it can be. So just got to keep working and keep practicing, and hopefully one day it might click.
How's the course playing?
Yeah, it's playing very long, very long. I had a couple of plug balls in the fairway today, but they had a lot of rain yesterday and last night. But it's holding up lovely. I mean, the greens started to get a little bit firmer towards the end, and they're rolling really good. Obviously, I mean, I'm going to say that, but they are, considering how many players have been on the course last couple of days. They're rolling very nice, and yeah, it's a lovely course.
You mentioned the length of it. It is the longest in European Tour history. Is it really noticeable?
Yeah, I mean, there's we're lucky, I suppose, because the metres works for us as yards, because the ball flies so far. If it didn't fly so far, I mean 7 under's leading. I mean, one or 2 under would be leading. It'd be that much harder. But it's a very good test of golf. You've got to position the ball well off the tee, and also your iron play into the greens. The greens you get the wrong side, they're tough to hole.
Much is made of sort of the length of the par 5s, but does it not necessarily work out difficult for you? Just have to change your approach slightly to the way you tackle the par 5s?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that I can't quite get over the bunkers that are like 100 yards short of the green. There's one, I think, 660 on the front 9, and there's bunkers, so you have to kind of lay up. But the others are, like 11, you can hit 3, would get it within 50, 60 yards of the green, and what's the other one, 15, where you can nearly get up in 2. So just got to try and hit it as hard as you can and hope you get past them.
You mentioned the 4th hole on the front 9, the longest in European Tour history. Is it reasonable, I guess would be the way to ask the question?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's very generous off the tee, so you can get it down there. The only thing is the bunkers cut across the fairway with about 120 yards to go to the green. So you're always, unless you can get over the bunkers, which I can't, you're always having, I hit 5 iron to lay up today. And it seems such a shame that a 660 yard hole, you're having to hit 5 iron for your second shot and then go in with an 8 iron or 7 iron for your third. But hey, everyone has to play it like that, or maybe some guys can get over, but that's the way it is.